What is going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about is Battle Royale getting more competitive, which I do think it is, especially in squads and duos. And I'm also going to show some background footage with that video of just an absolutely horrible squad that I played with today. It was terrible. So guys, is Battle Royale getting more competitive? In my opinion, it is getting more populated. Competitive, it's slowly getting there. I think maybe about Season 4, Season 5, you'll see some real competition in these games. But as of right now, I do feel like it's getting more populated, especially duos and squads. And my biggest argument for that is I just so happen to be recording some random games to try to get some footage for potential uploads. And I decided to hop in a World Chat squad game. And I feel like this proves my point good. Number one is you'll hear one of the guys rage a little bit later on the voice chat. He's one of the two people that are directly behind me right now, as you see on the map, in just the open field. Like, what are you doing out there? Like, they were on top of this when I came close to here, and they just bailed out behind me. And you'll see that, you know, the dude below me, he's the guy that stole the loot in the intro. He's damn sure not getting revived. I'm not even worried about his dog tags. But when I see these guys go down, now, here's the biggest argument for this video, not to get off topic, but these are all rank master. The guy you seen below me that died, that stole my loot earlier, he is ranked Master 1. The two behind me are Master 2 and Master 3. This is insane. Like, the fact that these people are climbing these ranks is the reason I don't feel like it's getting more competitive, but it is getting more popular because it is an easier way, I feel, for people to try to climb rate and get a little bit of clout. Now, that is in no way, shape, or form me saying that I have not met a good player. I've met a lot of good players in VR so far that have used some pretty good tactics, and we've had some pretty good battles. But the majority of people you come across is insane how they got to some of these ranks. Now, to go back to this clip, the biggest thing I'm not liking with tutorial channels and tip channels with Battle Royale is because they're going over just plain Jane basic ass tips. Like, any average player would know this, you know, carries through smoke grenades for cover. But very good players you're going to come across know things like dog tag respawn time already. So they know what the time limit is, and they know when you're going to want to rush.
Why don't you turn around and get our tag so we can help you?
I wanted to let that play just so you could hear that. Number one, Playboy, you and your boy done dipped off 400 meters away onto back of me. You obviously hear I'm in a firefight from hell over here. You know, I have plenty of time to come get your dog tags. I've got plenty. I know exactly how much time I have to get your dog tags, and I know how much time it's going to take me to cover those meters to get to your dog tags, and you died right beside each other, so I'm going to snatch them both up. And right now you're going to see here, I'm just like, okay, enough with this. I'm just going to go get their dog tags. I could have killed these two guys easily, but I also glance down and I say, oh, okay, I have a level 1 vest on. So that's on me for not being too aware, but I always play like I have a level 1 vest on. I feel like when people get level 3 armor, they just feel like they're invincible. Now, I'm not going to let this entire game play out because honestly, it was just pretty boring after this. A lot of people died to the zone within the next few zone changes, and it really wasn't much action. We just ended up getting the high ground and killing the squad. But the whole point I want to sum up to this video is this is masters I'm playing with here. I mean, these are Master 2 and Master 3s. I mean, I honestly think BR to rank up right now, as far as ranking up in BR, it's more of a time thing. It's how much time do you have to be, you know, decently consistent as far as wins and finishing in the top 3, and how much skill you have. Because, you know, BR has been that. You know, BR is a lot of navigation opposed to gun skill. But I feel like the competition is going to take its time to get here. I feel like it's going to be PUBG, you know, Season 4, Season 5, once they add more things. I feel like it's going to take off more. Now, like I said, I've ran across good players. I've ran across good teams and good squads. But there's very few and far between, which you can't honestly be surprised. This is Call of Duty. This is not a franchise that has built their concept off of Battle Royales. They're just, I feel like they're hopping on the bandwagon right now because Battle Royale games are just absolutely the cream of the crop right now. I mean, it has all the viewers, it has all the endorsements, it has all the esport, big stage competitions. But it's growing, and I feel like it has room to grow because when they introduced payload mode with PUBG, it was awesome. And this is exactly like that. But subscribe if you want to, leave some comments, some feedbacks. I'll see you on the next one.